Hi there, we are from Group 4. Today, we are going to have a special conversation with a foreigner who lives temporarily in Indonesia. But before that, it's better for us to introduce ourselves first. This is Grace, this is Maria, this is Mawar, this is Jelita, this is Jenia, this is Jose, this is Lestari, this is Rio, this is Stella, and this is Juliana. So now, let's check it out. We are from University State of Medan. Want to ask you some questions about study abroad?
Yeah.
So before it, may we know your name and your origin country?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Mary, and I'm from America. I'm from the state of Maryland.
It's my reason you come to Indonesia, especially Medan.
Well, specifically to Indonesia, I was always really curious about learning more about Southeast Asian culture and history, and there's no better place than Indonesia. There's so many different ethnic groups and cultures within it, and specifically Medan, North Sumatra is amazing. It's been really awesome. I feel like it's kind of a melting pot of so many different peoples and ideas, and it's next to beautiful Lake Toba and beautiful beaches. So I've absolutely loved living in Medan.
What motivated you to participate in student exchange program?
So I'm a high school doing student exchange, and I knew that there was going to be more opportunities maybe to do study abroad in the future, maybe university. But I really felt like there is something you can get out of high school in another country that you'll never be able to get again. So I really wanted to learn as much as possible, and I knew that being able to be immersed in the culture would be the best way to do that.
Okay, next question. What was the first thing that came to your mind when you found out you would be studying temporarily in Indonesia?
Well, the first thing I thought was, oh boy, how am I going to learn the language? What is that going to be like? So I think the first thing I was searching was about Bahasa Indonesia. Even before I knew it was called Bahasa Indonesia, like Indonesian. What does it look like, and how can I learn to speak?
Okay, next question. We all do believe that every country has their own characteristic. If you don't mind, can you briefly explain the iconic things that characterize your home country?
Iconic things in America. Well, I think a lot of our culture is popular in the media, but it can be very different depending on where you live. So where I'm from, Maryland, some of the most popular things, like specifically that we do, is my friends love going fishing because we live right next to the Chesapeake Bay, a large body of water. So yeah, the culture can range drastically, but of course we have like Walmart and Chick-fil-A, like specific places or businesses in America that students might like to just walk around and hang out.
After living for a few months in Indonesia, is there any daily culture that you find different?
Daily culture that I find different. Well, often in school it's very different with wearing uniforms, and the class structure where you stay in the class one class the whole time is kind of a daily thing. And then driving culture here is certainly different. I like taking motorcycles. I find that very fun and very different, because before I come here I'd never gone on a motorcycle before.
Okay, next question. What do you think about learning system in Indonesia?
I think it's good. It's very different, but very interesting to see the differences in how students learn in America versus Indonesia. So here, I think there are more classes than I'd normally take in America at one time. But yeah, they're very interesting, and the topics are slightly different within the class, though that ranges greatly from school to school, even in America. So I think I'm learning a lot of new things here, especially cultural classes and the traditional dance class. It's very interesting. So I like the learning system here.
Next question. What of the biggest challenge you face while studying here?
I guess one of the biggest challenges is making sure I learn all the new customs and rules. How to greet teachers properly, how to walk past teachers properly, and the norms that go along with learning here. So how to write in class, what type of questions to ask in class. And then of course, because class is conducted only in Bahasa Indonesia, making sure I understand the language is one of the challenges here.
Have you tried Indonesian food before? And which one is your favorite?
Have I tried Indonesian food before?
Yeah.
Yes. Every day. I really like everything. It's really, really wonderful. I love food here. Favorite is hard because I really like everything. Mie ayam, gado-gado, soto, nasi padang, nasi goreng, sambal, ayam penyet, ayam bakar, rendang, suka semua. Yeah, I really like the food here.
Would you recommend this city to your friends if they ever want to visit Indonesia? Give the reason.
Definitely. I think Medan has some of the best food and a lot of different food from a lot of different cultures. And it's really conveniently located to Lake Toba, Brastagi. So I think there's a lot of fun things you can do from here. So it's definitely worth a visit.